I feel like I still feel some slight effect, maybe like it's very, very subtle. The taste of kava is so strong. It's a very like herbal but like dirt, earthy taste. But it's not the easiest thing to drink. I had 2 cups. I can't stand this car. Those cars that make all that sound. Ah! Ah! The car's going 10 miles an hour. Ah! 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 Bitch, you're not going nowhere. Annoying as shit. Anyway. But yeah, the kava has a really strong taste. I feel like it almost had like a numbing effect in my mouth. And as I was drinking it, I felt slight nausea. Not strong, but slight. And I feel like my stomach wasn't too happy with it. I didn't throw up, and I actually feel kind of hungry. I'm not like lethargic or anything, but I had 2 cups. I'm sure I needed more of a dose to feel more of the effects. To me, it's just not worth it. Maybe once in a while you're feeling like some type of way, and you feel like you're gonna need to drink this stuff, I guess. To me, it's just totally not worth it. It's my thought. It's just there's no, to me, it's not worth a small little buzz or whatever, you know, or an anxiety shift or whatever they call it. Hey, what's up? It's iCkEdMeL. Welcome to the channel, and I finally got to try kava. It's something that's been on my bucket list for quite a few years. I'm one of those people that like to try different supplements, different herbs, and just to see the effects. And this one's just been on my bucket list for quite a while, like years. And I've heard about this place called Twisted Roots Kava Brewery. It has really good reviews. It's in downtown Hollywood. And so I went there on a Sunday night, kind of late, around 9 to 10 p.m. And it was interesting. First of all, the bartender, he was really nice, good guy. He introduced himself. We talked for a couple minutes, let him know that it was my first time trying it. And he gave me a little bit of background and history, kind of, and we did a little toast. I think it's called balu, was what they say, I believe. And basically what kava is, I'm not an expert on this stuff, and so you can go online and look up videos. I watched one video before this, before I went to go try kava, but I've always heard about it. And so it's a plant or a crop that grows in various islands in the South Pacific. It's a beverage made from dried or fresh roots of the plant. You can go online and look up the entire history. The active compounds for kava's psychoactive and medicinal effects states here they're known as kavalactones, if I'm saying that right. There are 18 distinct kavalactones, with 6 of them being responsible for 96% of kava's effects, and there's various different strains. It also states here about what are the effects of kava, and it says that there's a number of factors such as the kava's age, the cultivar, the form and method of consumption, but in general it produces relaxation, mild cheerfulness, cheerfulness, I can't even talk, without diminishing mental clarity. At first, it makes one mentally relaxed and yet alert. It then brings deeper muscle relaxation, which is often followed by sedation and sleepiness. One little tidbit too that I'll read about this from this Reddit post. It says, why do people drink kava? It says the kava beverage has been consumed for centuries for a number of medicinal, social, cultural, political, recreational, and ritual purposes throughout Melanesia and Polynesia. These days, kava is becoming increasingly popular among non-islanders who see it as a healthy alternative to alcohol, which I've heard people say this online, it being an alternative for alcohol. That stuff is tough to drink. God bless the people that can do that as an alternative. Maybe there's different tidbits and like tricks of consuming it. I don't know if there's capsules or what else. It's something too that I think can upset your stomach. So I don't know. Or it says here, other recreational substances, a good remedy for anxiety, stress, and insomnia, or an interesting cultural practice which allows them to get closer to the fascinating cultures of the South Pacific. When I looked online, it says here on one of the sites, kavasociety.nz, that most recreational users of dried kava consume 5 to 10 or even 20 cups of kava per session. I only had 2 cups. I mean, I don't know how much in this drink was mixed in there. I've heard of like the first time that you're supposed to, I don't know where, I thought I heard this somewhere, there's like this huge bowl and you're supposed to try to drink the bowl. And so my first experience wasn't that great. You know, like I said earlier, it tasted kind of, it made my mouth numb. I feel like a little bit of numbness in my mouth and on my tongue. The taste is very bitter. It's really hard going down. It's not something that I could ever see myself doing regularly, or even, I don't know. I mean, I'm curious to see what everybody's talking about. So it's like, I don't know, would I ever go back again and try drinking more? At 2 cups, I felt like my stomach was getting a little kind of like upset. The taste was very bitter. I read somewhere online that they recommended like in between cups, you can have some fruit, like something like sweet or fruity to kind of get some of the aftertaste, because it has an aftertaste and it lingers in your mouth for quite a while. But my stomach got a little upset. I was a little nauseous, and I think that's it. I think once I left, I mean, I think I felt something subtle, some sort of relaxation or whatever, or just a little bit more chill. It wasn't anything like, you know, like, oh my God. And maybe you shouldn't be expecting that. But I think that my first time dose was probably too little. And so I don't know that I could see myself drinking 5 cups of this stuff, or 10 or even 20, as they say. One of the things too that the guy told me, the bartender, and I read this online, is that it has a reverse tolerance or something like that. Reverse tolerance with kava apparently is a thing. You know, I see it online. I see people talking about it. And, you know, some people here are saying, I'm new to kava and read up on reverse tolerance. People seem to have very different experiences, with some feeling the full effects right away and some taking over a month to get anything out of it. And somebody else commented under that, it took me about 3 weeks to understand kava. I felt it in the beginning, but once you know how to listen to the effects, they get much more pronounced. Listening for kava is easily a largely missed part of the experience. Listening to kava means minimize your distractions, minimize the noise in the room, and dim the lights if you can. Do a Google search for pictures of Nakamal in Vanuatu. Somebody's gonna get mad at me. They're characteristically dark, quiet, and perfect for reflecting and listening to the kava. So at the end of the day, without not extending this video forever and forever, basically my thoughts are that I don't see the worth in drinking this stuff, but it could just be my inexperience and not having enough knowledge. And maybe there's things I don't know. Maybe there's easier or better ways to take this. Maybe the strains in the place that I got it from, I don't know. You know, it could be anything. Who knows? But I don't see there really being any kind of benefits. The one thing I'll say too is that when I went into the kava bar, I went with the expectation of like being there for an hour and kind of getting out after that. I don't know if kava is supposed to be drinking like fast. You drink it fast, or you take your time drinking slowly, sip it. You know, I saw people going there. The cool thing about that place is I saw people pulling out games, chess, and whatever other board games, coming in, chilling. It was a very chill vibe. And so maybe going there and just with the mindset of being there only for an hour, at the same time I'm recording these different things and doing this different stuff, my mind was everywhere but really on, I don't know, the experience. The one thing about this video I wish I would have did is I wish I would have recorded myself tasting it for the first time, because I tend to make some pretty funny facial expressions when it's natural, really funny. So I wish I would have did that, because my daughter actually has carried on some of those facial expressions. And so when she tastes something that she doesn't like, it's just a really funny look. First of all, at what age can kids eat eggs? I'd like to give her some eggs. And then like I was thinking I need to prepare like some chicken. Oh no, look at that face. Look at that face. I don't know. And I've also tried kratom multiple times. Kratom, I'm not even going to get fully into that in this video, but kratom to me is something that you feel it faster, it's more impactful. I think it's something potentially beneficial for people dealing with opioids and like trying to overcome that. There's been so many people that have talked about it. They're trying to make it illegal in some states or whatever. Kratom is something that's very interesting. They say it can be addictive. Kava, they say, is not addictive. Kratom, they say, can be addictive. I never felt that with kratom particularly. I think it's something that it's nice to use once in a blue moon. It's something that, like, let's say you have a hangover one day, maybe you can take some kratom for 1 or 2 days and you're good. It has like a relaxing kind of whatever, but it's also, I don't know, it's kind of strong. You can smell it. I think it affects your stomach, and so I personally wouldn't take that all the time. By the way, this was my first 4K video that I recorded in 4K with the camera scenes, and the Sony ZV-1, from my personal experience, is not that great at night. It gets kind of grainy and you got the blurring effect from the lights, and maybe it's just me not knowing how to use the camera properly or whatever. It's an amazing camera, but this is the first 4K video, and I would love to shoot some more 4Ks, definitely during the day. I don't know, I just like enjoying I like capturing some of these like scenic or cinematic or artistic things that you see throughout the city, and then editing it, putting it together, and putting some music and trying to make it come together. It just gets my mind and my brain just, you know, things fluctuating and sparking. And so yeah, occasionally you're gonna see stuff like this. And I thought it was kind of dope. I thought the intro was pretty dope. I don't know. Pat myself on my back. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate you. And hit the like, subscribe, turn on the bell with notifications, yada yada, blah blah. Peace. My experience with kava is it tastes very nasty. It had like, I feel like it had like a numbing effect on my mouth. And my stomach, it didn't really get messed up, but my stomach definitely wasn't happy with the kava. I personally don't think it's even worth drinking that stuff. I know there's gonna be kava people out there that have no issues with it. Personally, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think that kava stuff is worth it.
There goes nothing. It definitely numbs your tongue. Like, my lips are a little bit numb. When you drink it, how does it make you feel?
Feel relaxed. Like when you smoke marijuana, the feeling is almost like this.
It's good. Numb, relaxed, make me feel relaxed.
Chaka, we don't kill people. You drink vodka, you kill people. Yeah.
How much did you drink already?
I feel calm, like relax my body.
Makes me weak. Cannot do my work.
I see potential